So that's kind of the deal with that too. If you're really wanting to grow your channel, to expand it, then that's what you really need to do. And I've seen that happen. I've seen people come on with some very, very simplistic videos. There was one female. She took a walk in the woods. Beautiful woods, by the way. But she took a walk in the woods. She sat down, literally on a blanket, and had a picnic. Didn't cook anything. Got up, and the camera showed her walking off. Altogether, it was like a 20-25 minute video. And that's how she built her channel up. All of her videos are done like that. Now she's gotten to where she's starting to kind of do some bushcrafting, you know, for a picnic and stuff like that. But I mean, she's well over 100,000 views, and her subscribers, I think, are around by 8,000 and 9,000. So yeah, it does work for some people. You want to keep people snooping around your channel, I guess is a good way to put it, as much as possible. And one way to do that is setting up your playlist. So, which is something I need to clean up badly. If you do it properly, playlist actually does attract a lot of people, and I've noticed that in the past. When I was keeping track of my playlists and stuff, keeping it cleaned out, not having too many, it did attract a lot of people in there. So that's kind of neat too. Increase your viewer engagement by asking them to comment. Yeah, I love the comments, love responding to them. I do as much as I can as far as getting to them whenever I get the notification. And a lot of you people do too. Remind them, that the viewers, to like, share, and subscribe as well. And also to ring that bell. And that's something I usually forget, is telling them to ring the bell. So an example this morning was that with my analytics, I noticed that I had 929 return viewers in the last 28 days. But it seems like the rest weren't subscribed. And if they are subscribed, nobody's really watching or ringing the bell to watch. So that's kind of a deal too. The 929, they were new viewers. They were return viewers. They weren't new, and they weren't subscribed. So that's kind of a deal too. You want your subscribers to come back and view your channel, view your videos on a regular basis. To do that, they're going to need to ring that bell. Oftentimes when we subscribe, we don't think anything about it, and you really need to go up there and touch that all selection, and that way you get all the notifications. So you may want to remind them as well to ring that bell when they subscribe. And then concentrating on getting the most views on the first day. So that's something that's interesting too. I've had some luck with that, but not a lot. The first day that you do this is really your ball busting day as far as uploading videos and stuff. This is the day where they want you to sit down and just focus on sharing the crap out of your content, promoting it, which ties into doing trailers, premieres. For Instagram, you can do short video, 25-second videos, screenshots, you know, whatever. However you choose to promote it, that's the way to promote it. And really emphasize that on that first day. That first day is huge for that algorithm. And consistency is the key on everything. So whatever game plan you want to do, be consistent with it. That way that you get a hold of the algorithm, you start teaching it, and it will start bookmarking it, so to speak, so that it knows to go ahead and check your channel out at midnight. So we're going to get more into the algorithm. And I'm going to go ahead and use the phone on the notes to go through this, because algorithms can be kind of hard to understand. So the algorithm determines the video's users, who gets to see your stuff on home pages. It also gives out the recommendations, which, looking at my analytics, I get pretty good recommendations. A lot of channels will recommend me based on the algorithm. You also get to see search results for what's trending, which content creator Google wants to promote. So it's kind of important that we kind of pay attention to that algorithm if we really want to push this. No creator knows exactly what goes into an algorithm. A lot of them has experimented and found different ways that kind of works with the algorithm, kind of tweaks it for their particular channel. And that's something that was different. Used to the algorithms went all the way across the board, and they got into a lot of trouble like that. Back during the YouTube gun apocalypse, which pretty much wiped my channel, they just went through and targeted. The algorithm targeted anything and everything. Nowadays, it's more targeted in a positive way. So it goes through your channel, it looks at your videos, it can stop some things from happening so you don't get channel strikes, which is something it didn't do before. And it can actually help you out quite a bit. If you learn some tips and tricks, then you can kind of play with it a little bit and see if you can get it to work more for you than just what Google sets the standard to be. So let's see. One of the things is about uploading consistently. So that's kind of a big deal, You got to look at your analytics. So I was getting a lot of views if I uploaded at midnight and allowed it to go all the way around. Throughout the day, that seemed to work good. I was getting 35 to 40 views on per video. But then suddenly it began to drop off. So using the analytics, I now began to start targeting my videos before 6 p.m. and after 6 a.m. That seems to be where most are watching my videos right now. So that will be the consistent upload until that changes. We also know that generally I try to do Sunday tips, Tuesday shout outs. My Saturdays are usually for Comment of the Week, and Fridays for Fatwood Friday. But it kind of messes with the algorithm when I miss those. You really want a strict upload schedule. That's one of the things that they noticed, other creators had noticed. You also want to upload a video that are at least 10 minutes long. So this is where it gets kind of interesting. Anybody can sit down for 10 minutes, talk, 12 minutes, talk. Especially on a topic like this, it's real easy. So the idea is to keep the audience and get them to watch all the way through. That can be pretty hard. There's very few channels that will keep my attention for a 15-20 minute video. I've been doing this since 2013. I just don't have that attention span. So I tried not to make mine that long, although occasionally they do end up that long. And my biking videos could definitely go on past 15 minutes. I just cut them short.